Take back control. Stop letting algorithms decide your news. Get uncensored history and real knowledge to strengthen your mind, body, and spirit. Watch ad-free content now at INeverKnewTV.com premium.
So I notice you close your eyes a lot when you speak. Can you go into a bit why you do this or why this happens?
Because I realized that there's many different energy that is manifesting in each one of us. And when your eyes is open, it's a distraction from connecting. So when I'm speaking not because I necessarily know, but because there's a connection inside of me that enable me to get advice, get wisdom, get knowledge, get the right path from within. So I am always looking at it and say, I don't know enough, but I need to know more. And I need to have that connection. So once I have that connection, I know everything is possible. So we have to put ego and ambition aside and don't work on this premise that we know everything. You don't need to out know everything. You need to have the right connection with the right energy. And I don't mean just ancestors. You have to go above ancestors because that's where, and I remember some time ago I was doing something, I can't remember what. And my grandfather was with me and we were talking and all of that. And then I asked him something and he said, no, I can't help you there. He said to me, this is about my level of information that I can give you. But I know you have other energies that is higher than me, that know more than me. And if you communicate with them, they'll give you what you need. So it's as simple as that. There is, you can't just look and draw an energy from one place. One spirit gonna know everything. Um, there are spirit who are expert in one thing, but not expert in another thing. So the four elements is important to understand how they work, and what they can do and what they can't do. And if your connection is good, you don't even have to ask for these things. You just think about, I have this problem, I have this situation that I want to deal with, and an entity will manifest, and you will feel straight away whether it's a good or a bad energy. And then you would get instruction from that energy, and they tell you do this way, that way, and it will work.
Mm-hmm. And to clarify, when you said you're talking to your grandfather, he was in spirit in the world of the dead.
Yeah, my grandfather is one of the first spirit that talk to me. I didn't know him, and I was doing some automatic writing, and he came through and started talking to me. And he talked to me for about 3, 4 hours. He told me his name. I didn't know his name. He told me his height. He told me what he died of. And it wasn't even my mother's father, but I phoned my mom and asked, and she said, yes, it's exactly right. And so he's been with me all the time. And so if I need anything from him, I can always ask him. And if he don't know, he tell me, say, I need to ask somebody higher than him or something like that. And so that's how I've been, but again, my life has been a pleasure in terms of spirituality because I didn't have to really work hard for my spirituality. It's something that is on both sides of my family, on my mother's side and on my father's side. My mother's mother have the most brilliant clairvoyance in our district. They call her the Wonder Woman, and if she send call you, you better come because she have something to tell you. And so she could see and hear and feel everything. And from the age of 5, when I was with her, I started seeing, hearing, and feeling from that age. And then I run away from her. I went to live with my father's mother when I was 6 or 7. And and one of the main thing, we used to see too much spirit in the house. You would go to bed at night and you look and you see somebody beside you sitting on the bed. We had toilet outside, latrine we call them. Nobody go to the latrine after it's dark because there's always spirit in the toilet. And so I don't know where I come to that reality, but my uncle, my father's brother, came to look for us, come to look for me, and I decided I'm running away back with him. And somebody caught me on the road, which was probably about 5 miles from my other grandmother. And they asked me where I'm going. I'm saying, no, I'm going to my grandmother. And they take me there. And there was a war between the two families. And my grandmother said she's not sending me back. And then she said to my mother's mother, let us cut him in half and you can have one half. And my mother said, no, you keep him. And so she was a herbalist, a healer, and she used to do spiritual work. And so I spent until I was 15 and a half. I stayed with her. Again, she used to see a lot. And she looked after me with medicine and all of that. So when I can't remember how old, the doctors said something was wrong with my stomach and they wanted to operate. And she said, no way. Yes, probably I wouldn't be here today. She said, no, whatever is going on with the stomach, I can fix it. So yes, so, in a way, I didn't have to work for my spirituality as hard as some people because the ancestors dropped me in the right family to do the right things. And so I am very happy with the way my life has gone.